So, guys, let's continue on. Let's get into We Got Your Mail. As you guys know, every time you guys send in a question, a comment, a concern, you put it in the box and you let us know what you guys think. Especially when you send those questions in, we love to get those. And if it's something that we can talk about that we haven't already talked about a billion times, we'll throw it onto the show. Remember, guys, if you support the channel with super chat or through the tip link, you definitely, or through Patreon, you definitely will get your question picked. Because we get hundreds and hundreds of these comments in there, so we have to pick like a top 10 or something like that.
We're like really busy, so
right. We're like really busy. But we got a couple of them up right now, so let's see what we have for We Got Your Mail.
I'm assuming this is an email.
It was an email. Yes, it was an email that came in from was it Erica Francis?
Quick question, article pitch. Hi there. Can I write an article for your site? I'd like to offer tips and resources to stay-at-home parents who are thinking of going back to school ahead of re-entering the workforce. If you're interested, please let me know. Thank you, Erica Francis.
Don't read the rest.
I wasn't going to read her email address.
I forgot to erase that part. I don't want to put her contact information out there. Oh yeah. So
I am a mobster, but I wasn't going to read her email.
Okay. I didn't even realize I did that. But yeah, Francis. Yeah, I reached back out to Erica and I said, I'm going to open the
blog.
You're
a media channel, my guy.
I mean, yeah, but I'm going to open the blog up to other things, like just the blog. I mean, like mostly entertainment news, but I have other categories in there, like politics and movies, TV. Just open up. I mean, this is freelance. Look, she said she'd do it for free. Okay, damn it.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, go
there
for
you
it.
go. All right, what's next?
Unfair. No, thanks for reaching out, Erica. There you go.
What's the next one?
TikTok. So is she going to write that article?
Yeah, I have to give her access to the blog, and she's gonna
keep an eye
out. If you're a stay-at-home parent who is thinking of going back into school, there you go.
There you go. TikToker Joshua Neal, in response to a short a review of his short film, said, so for the record, me and Deja are not dating. The film wasn't from personal experience, but I love writing about things that I know are relatable, even if I haven't gone through it personally. This review was amazing, bro. Thank you so much for this.
You are welcome. Joshua Neal, guys, if you want to laugh your ass off, if you are on TikTok, look up Joshua Neal. This dude is hilarious. And what made me follow him was a clip that he did. I think it was something where he said this is like the typical like black dad reaction. It was a thing where imagine a black teenager goes up to his dad and he's all like, well, Dad, I'm having some issues. I'm feeling a little depressed. And his dad was just like eating food, I don't know what he was eating. Like, are you depressed? And he's like, yeah, I think I'm going through something right now. He's like, oh, okay. Go depress them dishes. And he didn't give a damn about it. Just go clean it. It was the way. I know I'm not doing it justice, but it was the way it came off. So you go through the list of his TikTok stuff, and it's some hilarious stuff. And he does this his sketch comedy is funny as hell. I think there was a sketch where he wanted to this girl that he was seeing, and he wanted to do something with her. And he had a problem. So he went into the bathroom, and I guess he had to talk to himself. And he goes, guys, we need to perform for this girl. She wants to get with us. And his private was talking back to him like, what are you talking about? Do you remember what you did to me earlier today? You want me to perform twice in one day? Nah, that's not going to happen. So I don't know. I'm not doing it justice. Anyway, Joshua Neal is hilarious. Go follow him on TikTok. He also did a short film on YouTube, and it was pretty good. I watched it. I did a review on it. So go check it out. Follow the guy on TikTok because I'm hoping that he'll give us a shout out on his channel.
Yeah. Damochinablue, in response to is it
Fatale? The Fatale movie, yeah.
Review. I'm confused. I thought he would go to jail because he killed her ex-husband. Did I miss something? Spoilers. Some of us haven't seen it.
Yeah, okay.
I don't intend to watch it.
Exactly.
Go ahead, take it away.
Don't act like you were gonna watch it.
I was not.
Like, I'm confused. I thought he would go to jail because he killed her ex husband. He being the Michael Neely's character, he killed her. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. So there was a part of the movie that in my review I said there was like almost like a throw mama from the train thing where remember where Larry and Owen, it was like if you kill I kill your wife, you kill my mama, kind of a scenario, and that's kind of what Hilary Swank was putting him through. Like I took care of your problem, you need to take care of my problem.
Strangers on a train. Got it.
Yeah. So it was like it was no. I'm not okay. Just in case anybody doesn't want to be spoiled, I won't tell you what happened. But yeah, you're right. If I'm not gonna tell you the situation where it happened, but yeah, the hero technically still should have gone to jail, in my opinion. If you watch this movie, you'll kind of know what we're talking about here. But if you guys don't care about spoilers, I talk about this on my review. It was a spoiler review, so if you guys don't care about being spoiled on that movie, go watch the review. I do mention this. What is it? Damochin is bringing up. I do bring this part up because that was a plot hole. Because I'm like, yeah, he's the hero in this movie. Yeah, it was kind of a setup, but still, you would go to jail. You would still be in jail. So I mentioned why. So go check out the review, and you'll see what we're talking about on that.
There you go. Jakk Frost said we discussed the next James Bond.
Yeah, was it Reggie?
Reggae Jean Page, I think his name is. Mm-hmm. I haven't been Googling him. Leave me alone. Jakk Frost said, last I heard, the next Bond was going to... We've been watching a lot of Bridgerton, okay?
Eric?
Oh, he just like turned to me the other day and he's like, they were boxing. I was like, yeah, they were boxing.
Joy went to work last night and she texted me and she was like, my coworker seems like to have a crush on you. I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm always weird whenever she sends me texts like that. I'm like, I feel like it's like it's a setup. She goes, she's sitting next to me right now. She's all like, your husband, Chris, he's so cute. He looks like the guy from Bridgerton. And I'm like, how do you want me to respond to that text? All right, send her my phone number. I don't know. What you want me to say? Like, I'm not falling for this. But anyway.
No, as a woman, I feel like if you're secure in your relationship, just a quick sidebar here. Like, I've definitely, like, I feel like my boyfriend has like hung out with girls before and I'm like, oh, she thinks it's a date. And I'm not mad. I'm not expecting. It's like, I know you don't think it's a date. Yeah. She thinks it's a date. Like, he's like, no, it's just like a friend I met and she wanted to grab coffee.
No, Eric is like so enchanting. When he was on the show with me, just me and him, it was a date.
Yeah. And I'm okay with that because I know in his heart, well, you guys hanging out, I don't know.
I used to say that back in the day when I was dating or whatever, and then I would like go to a club or something like that, and whoever I was seeing was upset because I was dancing with other people. I'm like, I'm just dancing. Who am I going home with though?
Yeah. God. No, and that's the thing. I like not to speak on Joy's behalf, but I feel like there's a definite like, no, I'm comfortable in my relationship. I know, and like especially if that's like a coworker she knows pretty well, it's like, you're allowed to have a little crush. I know you're not going to act on it. I know he's not going to act on it. Like, I think that's...
because I know it's a setup. I'm not going to fall for it.
There you go.
Did he answer Jack's question? Did he say?
Jakk Frost said, last I heard was the next Bond was going to be a black woman, or was that just the next 007?
It was just the next 007. What was her name from the Marvel movie? Brie Larson, Captain Marvel. Her friend in that movie. She's in the next James Bond movie. She is the next 007. They've given her that title. She's a new agent, and she's going to become, I guess, I don't know if James Bond is going to retire. He's James Bond 007. Now she's 007. So no, she's not Janet Bond. They're not doing that. She's just taking his job. That's it. But yeah, she's just 007.
There you go, Jakk Frost.
But I just look at that trailer again because it convinced me. It looks good. It looks good. Like, check out that trailer. She looks like she's gonna be kicking some butt.
Love that. Joe Ryan says, I just finished Sabrina on
Joe
Netflix as
Ryan.
well, and it was great.
Mhm.
Netflix originals have been putting musical numbers in their original programs, and I kind of like it, although some find it corny. What do you guys think?
Uh,
Joe Ryan, if you're asking me if I like a musical number,
what do you think
I
about
love
music?
it.
Dude, oh my God, that reminds me. You know what you just sounded like Bob's Burgers wife. What's his name?
Linda,
Linda,
yeah.
always singing, I love it. My-
I feel a deep and personal connection to that
so,
character.
so what do you mean? Like, are you
I mean,
saying?
if it's not, I can't think of a. I don't know if I've seen something that has a musical number in it on Netflix
Yeah,
recently.
I'm trying to. You have to explain that one, Joe. Are you saying that like you feel like all of their movies and stuff lately have been force feed? Let me come back to the chat with you. I'm sorry if I'm like, hey guys, you guys gotta be putting some super chats in. I'll find you faster. But what do you see? James Harden MVP 2018, but he's like 31 now. Joe, let us know what do you mean specifically? Like, you said you've noticed that?
I haven't gotten that far in Sabrina, so I don't know if I'm like missing.
Is it like all of their original stuff they're putting in? What are you saying, that they're musical numbers or this original? What was the question again? Netflix originals have been putting musical numbers in their original programmings, and I kind of like it all. Musical numbers meaning like the way Disney does a musical number? Is that what you mean? That's what I'm curious on. Like elaborate, like later on, Joe. Elaborate on that. What do you mean? What's going on with that? And we can come back to it. All right.
Unrelated-ish, but is in my train of thought. I've been rewatching Crazy Ex-Girlfriend because my boyfriend never watched it, and boy, that's a fun show. I just completely irrelevant, but I recommend that show. It's a dang good time, and they do like 3 or 4 musical numbers every episode, and it's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I was just filling time while we waited for an answer from Joe, but we can move on.
Joe Ryan's a busy guy. He's probably he'll come back. But yeah, Joe, if you kind of elaborate on that, let us know what you're talking about with that on that musical number thing in the live chat.
James Jagunap says, "Are you single?
Are you single?
Are you, Chris?
Are you? Yeah. You never elaborated who you were asking. I am not single, and I don't know if I can be like convinced to trade what I have for what you're offering, James. But if I love a compliment, so that's for that. I'm speaking for myself. Amy, are you single?
I am not single.
And that coincidentally, that question also just came up in the live chat. So, Amy, I'm gonna need you to do us a favor. Can you do this real quick?
I'm not married.
Yeah. See, we're not married. No, we're not. But we are very taken. Not with each other.
Unless you have a dowry of 5 goats, bare minimum, I cannot be convinced.
Yeah. Exactly.
I want you.
Unless you're the Duke of Bridgington. Unless you're the Duke.
My boyfriend has offered me 4 goats, so that is the going rate.
My fiance has told me more times than a little bit she does not share, and it will get cut off and thrown in a blender. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going anywhere. That's
Nothing works. Oh, we were talking about Hilaria Baldwin and Rachel Dolezal came up. Nothing works says Rachel Dolezal. It's the same thing. She stepped in as an empowered woman with a culture that is not hers. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say I find the Rachel Dolezal thing more offensive because she like actually took positions of power and like. Didn't she work like with the NAACP and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. She went a little far with it, and her family outed her. I don't think Baldwin's family has, if they're lying their asses off, they're circling the wagons. Okay.
I feel like also missing from that conversation because I've seen a video recently and I cannot stop thinking about it.
What's that?
Chet Hanks. Have you seen this?
What is it?
He Chet Hanks, so not Colin Hanks, and then there's like 2 other Hanks kids, But Chet Hanks, son of Tom Hanks,
Mm-hmm.
posted all these videos doing this like Jamaican kind of accent. It's very weird. And then he like tried to shoot his shot at Adele a couple times.
Was it because she was wearing that Jamaican bikini thing?
Yes. And people like posted it because he posted all these videos speaking patois, and then like people posted a meme of like him and then Adele with like the Jamaican flag and the Bantu knots. And Chet Hanks was like, it is time to shoot my shot, and like posted a video hitting on Adele doing that accent. It's very bizarre. If you just want to go down a weird little rabbit hole, just Google that.
You ain't gonna pull Adele. Adele has already pretty much let the world know that she's operating on what I call a level 7. Tom Hanks, you are not the. I don't think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think you're the.
Chet Hanks, to be clear.
I'm sorry. Tom Hanks probably ain't gonna try to holler. Chet Hanks, whatever. Well, I don't know. Whatever. All of y'all Hanks, but I don't think you're
Colin. I think Colin could have a decent shot at her.
I doubt it. From what
Colin,
I can.
oh, come on. He's a good actor. He's charming.
He's charming. Yeah, great. But is he okay? I'll be blunt. Okay.
And he got that Hanks money. Come on.
That's
not that Adele.
She's got that Adele money.
All right. He's charming.
Oh, okay. You want me to go there? You want me to say it? I'll say it. Is he a brother? Because I think that's where Adele's eyes are at right now.
You think? Okay.
I think that, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what she's operating at right now. I'm just saying.
No, but Chet Hanks thinks he is. Does that count for him?
If he ain't the Duke of Bridgerton, it ain't happening. I'm sorry.
The Duke of Hastings.
Of Hastings, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I think Adele has already let the world know that she's gonna.
Do you think that's why she was doing the Jamaican?
No, that's not why she's doing the Jamaican thing. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's dating. I think she's seeing somebody. I think it's a black guy. Like, just let me have this fantasy. I'm really projecting what I want from Adele.
Oh, what's this? Adele just tweeted, "I'll only date black guys."
Yeah,
now.
there you go.
Congratulations, Chris. I just saw it on Twitter.
It don't have to be true. It just has to be said. All right. What's the next?
Our last comment of the evening, and I'm assuming, well, this is in reference to Luke Cage. Troy Johnson says, "But who tried to kill Derrick during the home invasion? If his wife set him up, then technically Val saved him by killing his wife and Luke Cage."
No, it's because it's Fatale again, the Fatale movie. Luke Cage, the guy who played Luke Cage, was in the movie.
There it is. I was like, why would that show's not been on the air for a minute?
This reference is so old. Who killed JR?
Right.
So Derrick, played by Michael Ealy, when the house got invaded, and all right, here's a quick little snippet from the movie. So the Hilary Swank, the detective, she pretty much figured out. She's like, okay, your house got broken into. You fought an attacker off, and luckily he didn't hurt anybody. You got into a tussle, and then the attacker ran away. So you and your wife were in your bedroom when you heard a noise. You heard the person breaking in. You leave your wife in the bedroom. You go investigate. You get into this fight, and then the intruder leaves. She goes, "Why didn't your wife call 911 right there on the spot? She left the bedroom to come check on you while you're in the middle of this fight with this dude who had a gun. She didn't even call 911." So I'm like, yeah, that was a fucking setup. So I'm convinced it was a setup. So, okay, so the question was, but who tried to kill Derrick? So one of the plot holes in the movie was you never found out who that intruder was. And that was like, they never circled back to that. It's like, it was one of the things that they just left open. It was one of the things I did not like about the movie. I loved the movie. I liked it a lot. It was better than a lot of those movies that are similar, like Obsessed, Fatal Attraction. Fatal Attraction, I love. But all the movies that kind of followed the same template were kind of poor in comparison. But Fatale did a really good job. But that one thing, who the hell was the intruder? They never answered that question. And I hated it for that, but that was my only complaint. I loved everything else, especially the fact that Hilary Swank is right there on the same level with Adele.
You think? Okay, we don't need to. That's it. Those are comments. Unless you have
All right, yeah,
more
that's
traditions.
all. That's all we got.
You're pretty convinced they're only going to date black guys
Yeah,
now.
that's all we got for. We got your white ladies that are now dating black guys. So let's
Now
move
time
on.
for a new segment.
If you like what you saw, make sure to subscribe to the channel and please drop a like on this video. It really does help us. Also, don't forget you can turn on notifications so you don't miss a single review, react, why is that trending, or we got your mail.